Hey, howdy, YouTube. It's your boy Aza, borrowing your system to continue on playing Hogwarts Legacy. While I was away, I got Elhamora to level 3. I've also found, what was it? All of the... I found all of the house coins, and it only felt right if I showed you what Hufflepuff's house chess has, so that's fun. But since I've upgraded Elamora to level 3, I got a quest here in Hogsmeade, so I'm here meeting a strange fella about why he's tormenting Mr. Moon.
A full day's work.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Well, that doesn't seem fair, my dude.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The Moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
I feel like, yeah, if he was a bully to you, being a bully back doesn't make any better.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Alright, my dude. You're still here doing that trick, huh?
You might as well watch if you insist on interfering.
Excuse me. Rude.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm going to go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Please. Why? Okay. Stayed stationary. Please don't call him Pigtails. And make the situation even worse. The student over there is getting yelled at. Oh, I need emotional help. That's what I need. Let's see what's in our house chest.
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
Uh-oh. Oh. Ooh.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Ooh. Ooh. Not that button, this button. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's fine. I love that. I love that so much for me and for you. Yes. The scarf ties. I started playing a second playthrough as a Slytherin named Jade Warren, and she recently got this scarf unlocked, and I just can't stop wearing it. I love it.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I feel like you're using your friend to that regard. But moving on.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Don't really like the fact that you used Crucio to make the goblin slit his own neck in front of your sister. I mean, you have Compringo and Bombarda. You could have used a different spell, but your natural instinct was to do that. Oh, I actually need to speak with her. Might as well do it.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
I followed all of them.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Well, I don't know if your keys would lead to a stunning cloak as this on level 34! Yahoo! It might have... It would have to be. I honestly thought it was going to be one of the... like... Helga Hufflepuff's Chasselis. But this is just as cool.
You can't imagine how inconvenient... Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Wait. Oh, he's been hiding it. I was confused.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
Well, he sounds like he kind of deserved it.
If I'm honest, I'd say he had it coming.
Normally I'd agree with you, but he's my brother. I know what he did showed abysmal judgment on his part. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Okay.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Please don't turn my feet into beets.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Wait. Have I been here? I think during my free time I've been here.
Lumos.
Yep, I've been here. There was a troll here. Oh. When I was here, I was kind of confused because his body, there's supposed to be a
sarcophagus.
Oh, there it is.
This must be Marmaduke.
Last time I was here, I accidentally destroyed the body. So this makes more sense.
That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Alright. That was simple.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
You can always tell the first-year Hufflepuffs. Reek of vinegar.
My great aunt was a Hufflepuff. She says it's the best common room on account of it being so quiet. Compared to the others, I mean.
Yes, but if we had a round of gobstones in the common room, it'd save us catching cold outside.
That poor first year trying to get into the Gryffindor common room. I swear the fat lady was having them on. Poor thing had to wait till next day.
I'd imagine the Hufflepuff common room smells the most delicious on account of it being so close to the kitchens.
Okay.
My father said
It's not like her to forget.
Who's forgetting?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Her voice is ever so relaxing.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Ooh.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg.
Uh-oh.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
I mean, it does sound simple enough, but I would say that sarcastically.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I highly doubt that that's going to be the end of them.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
And yet here I am, rescuing magical bees.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Where are we going? Over here? Okay. Hello?
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Secret tunnel? Oh, it's just a secret hole. Uh-oh.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Uh-oh. Oh. Is that blood? Or is that mud? Mud blood?
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I don't see
Let's
how
hope
that's
it stays that
possible.
way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Hiya!
Bombarder! Revelio! Good bolter!
Oh, you didn't have any problems with me doing that, did you? No? Okay.
Revelio!
Uh-oh. Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in Acromentalus. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago, not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps, and such a relief not to be weighted down anymore. See you soon, Angus. Egypt!
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
I mean...
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
She definitely didn't see me do that. Also, this place seems barricaded.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Great. Why do you choose to choose those words now?
Watch your step.
Whee! Whee! Whee!
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Uh-oh. And that's what you're called, grab porn? Oh. Did she rip out its skull?
Quiet. What was that?
Revelio.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Uh-oh.
Over here!
Let me run! Run,
Wait
mama,
there.
run!
I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Ay, 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 ay. No, cover! Uh-oh. Okay, run. Run, mama. Okay. I was underneath it. I thought it was going to be like a secret ambush. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where am I going?
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Yeah, no doubt. Duck and cover. I am very happy that it auto-ducks for me.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
Puns.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Okay, that seems to be her. Duck.
Get to that opening below her.
Well, if only if I thought of that.
If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest.
You're stating the obvious right now. Oh, jump and get underneath cover.
Underneath her. I think we're close.
Yes, I understand.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hello?
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Where are you? You're way behind. Girl, we are about to die.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Uh-oh. Wow.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Honestly, I'm excited.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I wonder how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
Revelio.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Huh? What we do?
How could I have been so blind?
Poppy? And she's gone. Okay.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
New quest. Okay.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Ooh, just got green.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Okay.
Why don't you come up here and fight me? Was that your best?
That was unimpressive.
This way.
Glacius!
Bombardo! I won't rest. Let's get it. I've been fighting since. Don't stop me. You can't stop me. A miss. The bolter. Bombardo.
What an unfortunate end for you.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Glacius! Confringo! Potato! Stupid! Confringo! Depulso! Bombarda!
I will make you pay.
You won't get away with this.
Glacius! Bombarda! Depulso!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that
Revelio.
was relatively fun.
Yep, I've been here. But I haven't been in here. Ooh. Azkaban, the place that you only go once. I wonder if that's different if you're Slytherin.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I won't rest.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see
Revelio.
why.
Confringo!
Uh-oh.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I will make you. I won't. Rather unwise coming back this way.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo!
Let me through. Ah! You weirdos, die! Oh, hello. Look.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Oh, you mean that? Yes. Levioso will do.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes,
Revelio.
or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
You're not helping. Seriously? Bucket?
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
We can do that? Oh, that would make travel ever so more easier now, wouldn't it? Just summon stairs when you need them. Well, that... I'm starting to use Reparo more than I have. Are they trying to suggest that we haven't been using it? Interesting. That was a spider.
Revelio.
I know there was.
That bridge has seen better days.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Did not expect the water.
Reparo.
Uh-oh. You don't look that different from spiders I've seen. How can I use Here, you have the spider. Uh-oh.
Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Repulsor! Confringo!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
Where are we going? Oh.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Confringo.
Hi.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. Revelio.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Out and ready to fight! You're like a glum bumblebee at my feet. Bombarder!
I meant to aim
Let's
at
get
the barrel.
You're no match for me!
Oh,
Fight about what? I will make you pay. Impressed?
Oh, now the spiders, huh?
Pull that belt up! Get away!
We're not finished yet.
Oh, Uh-oh. Oh. Move, please move.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
Where am I going?
Revelio.
I would think up there.
Confringo.
Now, we can have a look around in peace. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
There must be. Oh, yeah. Okay. How do I get?
Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Revelio.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting that.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Isadora's journal entry 3 of 7. Are there more entries? Okay. The well floated back to me as if it was a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow. Yes, but also, I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it's not the Black Death. At least he's no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Oh, so that's what I needed to do.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
I found it.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Uh-oh.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Wait, did he say?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Wait, isn't the Snidget like, the golden snitch from Quidditch?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
I was thinking about Natty, but cool.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alrighty.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the...
Okay. Ooh.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, bagaglio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
No.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
You kind of butchered your translation, huh, dude? There's my disillusion, charm. Uh-oh.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, it's like those chests. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Do. So wait, how do goblins get past it then? Oh. The mind's eye.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Uh-oh.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
Do I know what I'm doing? No.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
But can I take them out? Is that something I can do?
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Ooh, this should take them. Confringo! What's a human doing?
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio.
I'm sorry, that was supposed to be a little more smoother than I was making it out to be.
Nope. Accio.
Huh?
Descendo. Flipendo.
Oh, okay.
Revelio.
Oh.
Confringo.
This is open now.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Revelio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Did you say empty-headed? I respect your choice of words.
I'll be quiet.
Do I have the skill? No. That would probably be useful, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay.
Yes, Totalis.
You and you.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Thanks, man. Upstairs, maybe? Was I just here? Okay.
Revelio.
Yep, I was here. That's cute. Like, Amit, thank you. I feel like this is something, but it's clearly blocked off. Okay, it's a no-go.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building
Revelio.
something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Clever.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. What's that? Who's there?
One less human to worry about.
Uh-oh. You don't see me. You don't see anything.
Goblins will finally rule. I never know.
Someone there.
Potato. The flower.
You get out of your playing with. I won't rest until you're dead. Naughty! Strong. Much too slow. Yeah, blaze it. Good hit. Good pulse.
I shall avenge your death.
Bombarda. Blaze it. Repulsor. Confringo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I
Revelio.
expected.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Revelio.
The book stand. Now, if only if I could read.
Flipendo. Compulso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snares. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
If only I could get my hands on fake bullets.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Ready to fight.
Patricus Totalis.
Can't handle a little altercation. Who's the inferior being there? Stop it! Stupid child! Stupid again. You are easily diverted. Your cells glance off of me. You are postponing the inevitable. Was that your best? A miss.
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Right.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Are you going to evaporate, or... Okay.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Everything seems to tie in with one another.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
I love this game. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And being able to see
How will I
more.
gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Maybe. But that's for next time. And bye.